Okay, so first thing, you need to get into your own website, and to do that you need to log into your WordPress admin panel. So open your browser and type in the address bar your domain name followed by WP admin. So the domain name and then the /WP admin. Okay? And then type in your login details to enter WordPress. Okay, so first we are going to start with an overview of a dashboard, and the dashboard is often called the admin panel or the backend of your website, and basically that is from there that you will be controlling your website. So we are going to take a tour of WordPress, and as mentioned previously, I will go into details about the function keys on the toolbar. Okay, so most of the functions you will be using are on the left hand side. The main menus are post, media, links for example, appearance, and you can extend or minimize the menus by clicking on the down arrows, and this will get you additional functions. So just click on the down arrows and you get more functions for each individual menu. Probably what you will be using the most are posts and pages. So what is the difference between a post and a page? Posts are listed in reverse chronological order on your website. Most of the time they are individual articles and they are often updated, whereas pages are not listed by date. They are static and the content is not often updated. An example of a page on a website would be a terms and conditions page or a contact us page. So on my website I've got many articles and they're all listed as a post with a specific date. So if you look at the first post, for example, you've got a date of April the 12th, and if you hover over the date you actually get the time as well. And then you will scroll down and you will find another post with another date. So basically posts are listed one after the other, with the most recent post listed at the top of the page. Okay, so now you've got an example of a page. So even if you were to scroll down, that's all you will get on that page, and you can see that the type of information doesn't need to be updated very often. Basically, most of the time you will be creating posts to continuously add fresh information to your website. So now I'm going to show you two ways to create a post. The first way, we already done it once, which was by doing post and add new, clicking on add new. The second way is by using quick press, and this is more for people who write a lot, like 2 or 3 posts every day. So you would type in the title, type in the content and click publish. So this is a much quicker way to put something online, but again this is more geared towards people who who produce loads of posts. But for today we are going to use the first method, which is post add new. So at the top of a post you would type in your title, and there are no set rules here, but really the title should be a reflection of what your article is about, a bit like a one-line introduction. So under that you have the body of a post, so you can just start typing and format it pretty much like you would with any word processors, with functions like bold, italic, underline. And you also have more advanced functions which I will cover in details shortly. Once you're happy with everything, you've got the option to save it as a draft rather than publishing it to the web straight away. You can preview your post so you can see what it will look like when it is published. So I've created a post with dummy text, and that's what it looks like before being published. You might also want to consider whether you want your post to be public, which means visible by anyone, or private. By default, the visibility is public. If you want it to be private, it will have to be password protected. So just click on Public, Edit, click on Password Protected, create a password and click OK. You can also decide when you want your post to be published. For example, you could write your post in advance and then set the date for when you want them to be published. So it's a function I often use myself. For example, before going on holiday, let's say 2 weeks before, I will write all my posts and then I will schedule them in the calendar for when I want them exactly to be published. So if you want your post to be published at a specific date, next to Publish you will click on Edit, and then you will see that you've got a small calendar, so you can set the date and the time you want the post to be published and just click on OK. But if you want your post to be published immediately, just click the Publish button. There are two ways to edit an existing post. If you've done it recently, you will find it under Recent Draft. So just click on it and this will bring up the post and you can start working on it. If it's not a recent post, on the dashboard, click on Post and this will bring up a list of all your posts. You can find your post by typing the title in the search bar, or if you don't remember the whole title, just type in a keyword of a title, or you can scroll down the list until you find your post. Once you found your post, just click on Edit. In the next video, we'll be covering in details the toolbar functions.